Hi guys, and welcome in. It's Ashley, and in today's video, we're going to do a segment here on the process, the logistics of scheduling showings to see properties. So we're getting a little bit under the hood today to talk about how does that work, and what are some of the pitfalls potentially when your property is on the market for sale, and making sure that you make it available to buyers to get into the property. So I'm going to welcome in my business partner Laura Jones on our team. And hey, Laura, how are you today?
Good.
All right. So today, Laura, we want to cover the topic of scheduling for appointments. One of the things that I talk with our clients about that are selling is, we need to be as flexible as we can be with the showing schedule. And therefore, when we go on the market, we kind of have to set a little bit of our personal lifestyle aside so that we can make the home always look gorgeous and be available. So talk us through the process when you sit down or you're scheduling over the phone and text with clients to go out and look at properties. How does that work, and what's the mindset, and kind of what are the logistics?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more work than I think sellers realize. We do narrow down our properties. We're lining up schedules. Sometimes there's often two buyers, my schedule. We're determining a day that works for their work schedule. Maybe they're getting babysitters, whatever it is in their life that they have to accommodate to block about 4 hours to go look at properties.
Okay.
Once I've done that, I schedule all the properties within that time frame. Anything that they've identified that's at the top of our list.
Right. So you're putting together 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 properties in a row, right? You have a schedule that you have to stay on time, right?
I'm trying to make their time as efficient as possible so that we're not going out 5 or 6 times. We're narrowing down the best properties to get out and look.
Okay. So in terms of being available, if a property were to be unavailable at your requested time, what does that do to your schedule, or what does it do to your actual ability to even see the property? How does that play out?
Well, I often tell my clients that, I let them know which ones we're going to see, which ones maybe there's one, it's maybe 2, but not often that it declines a request. If we go back out and look, we might see it. I feel like most of my clients, it falls off the radar though, because we do often find it that first day or that second day out. So it's tough when a property is declined because I feel like it kind of gets removed from the picture.
Got it. So if the property is not available to be shown, the chances of you getting back that same schedule back on your list is definitely not 100%.
Yeah, it seems like once we've gone and looked, my clients say, you know what, we've decided to remove that one. Let's not bother trying to get in next week. Or we found it. We found one we love, and we're done. And we've already identified it.
They bought one the first day out.
Yeah.
Got it.
So that's why it's critical to be able to get into all of those and that we see, because often it's Saturday and Sunday and we're lining up quite a few schedules.
Right. Definitely. Are there any other, what's the typical lead time from when you're communicating with your clients to when they're actually in the car? Is it the same day? Is it 2 days? Is it 1 day?
No, we start like 4 or 5 days. We start piling up a list. It gets fine-tuned within the next couple days, and then 48 hours before we're going, if I'm doing a long like 5 or 6 properties, I'm starting to put a whole schedule together. So once I get a decline, it just kind of gets marked off, and I'm not saying it falls off our radar, but it's often we can't seem to get it on the schedule again. We've just moved on. New properties have come on the market if we didn't find it the first day out.
Right. It's that old adage, which is you're not probably going to buy a house that you haven't seen yet, right? So you've got to get in the door to see it. So, well, I think that's very helpful insight, and thanks for sharing. So stay tuned for future videos where we'll go over more tips and tricks on both the selling and the buying side of transactions. And thanks for joining me today, Laura. We'll talk to you, and we'll see you guys on a video real soon.
Okay.
Take care.